Hi kiddos, did you enjoy watching that little video about sheep and their baby lambs? Did you notice how it was starting to snow? And what keeps a sheep's body warm? All that wool that's covering their body. Yes, and I've got this nice blanket that keeps me warm. In fact, it reminds me of a lamb's body because it kind of looks like the wool on a lamb. Did you know that some of our clothes and blankets and things that we use are made from the wool of a sheep? And it helps to keep us warm too. Well, that's one good reason why we need sheep. Sheep are so important. Well, would you like to make a sheep art project with me? All you'll need is a piece of paper, a black marker or crayon, and then maybe some cotton balls and some glue at the very end. Now, we're going to do a guided drawing of sheep, and you can make these sheep in many different ways. I'm going to make a couple different sheep on my sheet. So let's get started. For the first part, what you want to do is you want to make a U. And this is going to be our sheep's face, okay? And then at the bottom of the U, if you just make a short little line and then a smiley, there's his mouth. And then we're going to add some eyes, just two black ovals. And then we're going to make almost a complete oval on the left and almost a complete oval on the right. Those are our little lamb's ears. And then the top, we're just going to make some curvy lines, just like that. Now we've got a lamb's head. Now the body can go in all different kind of ways. This first lamb that I'm going to make, I'm going just to make his body like this, going around him. Okay, I just made some curvy lines and made like a circle going around. And then I'm going to give my lamb some legs. I'm going to make two rectangles in the front and add a short little black rectangle at the bottom, and then I'm going to add two more rectangles in the back, because how many legs does a lamb have altogether? 4, yes. Okay, so this lamb looks like he's looking at us, but now let's make a lamb that looks like he's jumping. Would that be fun? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another U over here. And once again, we make a short line at the bottom and then a little smiley. Give our lamb 2 eyes, 2 ears, and then the top of its head. But now this time for the body, I'm going to make the body coming out the right-hand side. Just like this, okay? So it kind of looks like the lamb's looking at us from the side. And I'm going to make the legs like this. And it's going to look like our lamb is jumping. There were some baby lambs yesterday that were running in the field. Wouldn't it be kind of silly if we saw some of them jumping? So that lamb is jumping. Would you like to make a lamb that looks like it's doing a handstand? That's silly, huh? Do you think a lamb could really do a handstand? I don't think so, but I think this would make for a really funny picture. So up here, I'm going to make another U, and I'm going to make a short little line at the bottom and a smiley. Give your lamb some eyes and ears and a head. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make the 2 legs. It's going to look like the legs are coming out of the lamb's head, but they're really not. Just wait till our picture is all done. Okay, so there's our lamb. Those are his legs for the front of his handstand. And then we're going to make his body going up around behind him. And you can make, I'm kind of running out of space here on my paper. You can make his legs like he's kicking them up, doing a handstand. Isn't that silly? Now, the reason why I told you to grab some cotton and some glue is because if you want to go back and make your lamb look like it's got that wool covering its body, you could take some cotton balls and you could stretch them out just a little bit. You could add some glue to your lamb's body and then just glue those cotton balls on, just like that. I'll add some pretend wool to all of my lambs. These are my silly lambs. In fact, maybe you could make up a story about your lambs, something silly that they did. Or maybe my lambs are doing a dance. They're all working on a dance together. That would be kind of silly, huh? Well, I cannot wait to see your lamb art projects, to see what silly designs you decide to make with your lambs. Have fun, kiddos.